Folks, a quick review of these two low-priced guitars. On the left, we have a Fesley FLP A400 AF. On the right is the Jackson JS22. They still have their hang tag, so whether you'll find this for $175 or $150 or $123 like I did, remains to be seen. This guy here was right around $150. There's an all black version that is roughly $140 something on Amazon. So these are brand new, right? On eBay, you can probably find them even cheaper, right? So now, lots to like and not like about these two, but seeing as these came in new, you would hope they'd both have been set up good. And things I don't like about them, let's talk about that before we talk about the stuff I do like. This guy, the neck definitely needs some adjustment. It is set up way too high. Not a big fan of this kind of tremolo, but I'll get over it. The knobs on Jackson's always pretty good. The selector switch, of course, works. The paint on this JS22 was flawless. Neck pocket, not so sure that looks so spectacular on that side or this side. This does have binding on it. It's 24 fret. Honestly, feels like the neck needs some work, folks. The outsides have been worked on pretty good until you get down here. You definitely feel rough edges. Stays in tune. It looks nice. I will give it that, right? Got that nice body shape like the soloist right there does, right? So this is a, basically a dinky because it's a neck or a bolt-on, where a soloist is a neck through the body. But where this thing honestly sucks, folks, is the pickups. That's probably my biggest thing about it. It is a good-looking guitar. It plays nice, except for the fact it's got a high setup. Once that gets adjusted, that's going to be great. But the overall sound, just these pickups gotta go, right? I put my EMGs in there or whatever else, probably gonna sound good. Now over here, out of the box, this thing sounds phenomenal, surprisingly, for cheap pickups. I eventually will put EMG 81s in this, and this thing will really rock. Much fatter neck, right? That's a super quick neck. This is painted on the back, as well as just having more meat to it. It's got a bigger, fuller sound. That's a mahogany neck, where the body, what was the body? Poplar, I think. I do not remember, actually. I know the neck is mahogany, but the body might be something else. The cheap Jacksons used to be poplar bodies and maple necks. But yeah, what I don't like, the toggle switch here. I don't like the fact that these are on different heights. Like, they could have made them all look the same. This has 2 volumes and a tone. Gotta love freaking Americana, right? Even if it's made in China. I really like the headstock. Even Fesley brand name, they should have come up with something cooler than Fesley, but that is a nice looking headstock, and so far, folks, it stays in tune. Now, that said, the frets are garbage. Definitely need work on these. Definitely have to take the strings off, replace the strings. The strings that came with it are total garbage. Where, the strings on this guitar, perfect, right? It's just the way the neck setup is not very good. This one, cheap strings, crappy frets, so those need work. And overall, though, it is a good sounding instrument for a beginner guitar. Either one of these is going to work for y'all. if you want something that's going to sound pretty good out of the box, at least if you're, you know, going to be doing some heavy stuff, right? Then you'll probably want to honestly go with this guitar. But everything else the same, you know. Differences once again: 3x3, 6 in line. To me, this is always going to be easier to tune just because all the freaking tuning pegs are in a row. Both these have cheap nuts on them. That's another place where one could upgrade. But yeah, other than that, folks, pretty evenly matched guitars. Just if you want better sound quality, I think it's over here. If you want potentially what is a better built guitar, I would say the Jackson. And of course, if you've got, you know, a few $100 more to spend, buy yourself an Indonesian made Jackson soloist and you'll be even happier. Thanks for checking out my video, folks. Please like, please subscribe.